This video is about a single counterintuitive truth. Doing one small thing consistently right is more powerful than trying to overhaul everything at once. That idea wasn't born as a self-help tip. It was a survival strategy. In the ashes of post-war Japan, entire industries had to be rebuilt from nothing. The philosophy they developed was Kaizen, change for better. It wasn't about grand innovation, but about every worker, every day finding one tiny correct improvement to their process. We mistake discipline for grand gestures and willpower. But real change starts when you stop trying to fix everything and start with the one thing you can do right, today. That's exactly where our case study begins. A person trying to rebuild their entire life from scratch. They'd start each Monday with a grand plan to overhaul their health, work, and habits. By Wednesday, the sheer friction of so many changes would burn them out. The failure felt like a character flaw, a lack of willpower. But the real flaw was in the system, trying to move a mountain in one push. The pivot came when they asked the Kaizen question. What is the one smallest correct action I can take today toward my core goal? For a goal of writing a book, it wasn't write a chapter. It was write one true sentence. The system was redesigned to make that single right action the path of least resistance. So, what happened in those first weeks of writing one true sentence? Neuroscience explains the quiet miracle. Each tiny completion triggers a dopamine release, a neurochemical reward that says, do that again. This feedback loop trains the basal ganglia, the brain's habit center, to automate the action. Contrast this with the prefrontal cortex, the seat of willpower, which exhausts itself wrestling vague, monumental goals. One thing done right isn't just a task, it's a biological rewiring from effort to ease. Months later, the writer no longer sees a blank page as a threat. The identity shift is complete. They are now a finisher. This is Kaizen's final gift. By consistently executing one right action, you don't just build a habit, you rewrite your self-concept. You move from someone who struggles to someone who finishes. Larger achievements then feel inevitable, not exhausting. Your challenge: identify the one tiny right action for your goal. Schedule it. Commit to it for 1 week. That single, repeated proof is how philosophy becomes personal.